all day that he's been here, what has Phampy been telling everyone? Braixen is a bottom 3 character.
Phampy started today saying he was bottom 3, and now that he's made grand finals, he's saying bottom 5. This man took
Slowly up the ladder.
He took out Richard Wynn. He took out Arisdale. He took out. Who did he just beat?
He beat
Jacob, and he beat Angbad. This man Angbad has been undefeated since like he lost one game to Afro. Wednesday Night Fights 1.
That's right.
And Phampy just ran right through the miss.
So let's see if he can do that again against T-Loc.
Let's find out. This man was talking about how he didn't have a lot of Shadow Mewtwo matchup experience, but let's see if he can adapt.
And T-Loc said the exact same thing about Braixen. So it's kind of a toss-up. I think most people might just assume Shadow Mewtwo has this free because it's such a powerful character.
Yo, yeah.
But, you know.
Broken, right?
Phampy proves you're not playing my character, you're playing against me.
Yo, yeah. This is the Phampy T-Loc matchup, not the Braixen Shadow Mewtwo.
That's exactly
matchup.
right.
Which is how every fighting game needs to be. But T-Loc with these beautiful triple pillar combos. That's ridiculous.
There's one of 4 synergy bursts that you're going to see in this first match.
Yep. And Cresselia is online, so he could potentially get 2. Oh, doesn't need it. Took Phampy down to 2 HP.
2 lives, not really much he can do. I think it'll.
That's a call out. Yeah, that's going to stuff. Stuff his aerial approach. Oh, no, there was a.
No. Shadow Mewtwo says, no. I'm here. I'm pressing buttons. You respect me.
Yes, you do. I didn't realize there was a Vortex. I thought he jumped, but Vortex definitely going to stuff out that rush range.
I'm pretty sure. I know he can when he's charging like Shadow Ball, but I'm pretty sure he can cancel his other moves into Tornado. So
he can cancel his Shadow Ball into Vortex as well as the it's called Slash.
Right.
It's the mid range. It looks like Sceptiles.
For the most part, he can react to whatever you're gonna do with Tornado.
With Vortex.
What did T-Loc do here? Was it another Vortex?
Yes, it was, but it broke
though. It broke. It is a counter.
Yeah, Vortex is a counter.
It can be counterbook. It's just difficult because he jumps.
Yes, exactly. Oh no! But Phampy put him against the wall. Oh, just barely dropping the combo.
A little too low on the combo, but he gets the grab.
Wake up grab, so good. Phampy has landed so many of those today.
Will T-Loc hit the super just because chip damage? No.
No, but
I think for the most part he usually likes to do that. So maybe he's just really focusing right now.
Yes, he is. Oh, but a nice Thunder.
Wow, that was an excellent choice.
Yes.
After the Thunder hit.
Yeah, calling out Cresselia, getting that synergy, gonna max out synergy.
And check it out. We 2 synergy, boys.
Yep. And that's gonna be it. Round 1 going to T-Loc here in Grand Finals.
I don't even think Phampy really did anything wrong in that second round. I think it was just, you know,
slightly outplayed.
T-Loc maybe made 1 or 2 more better decisions in that
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, these players, obviously the 2 best players we have here today,
sure.
they've demonstrated the best. They've made it here to Grand Finals. And T-Loc just barely outplayed him that time. They were both really, really low.
Right.
And that was an incredibly close game. Even though Shadow Mewtwo got 2 synergies, Braixen still had him really low.
Yeah, he kept them on edge the entire time.
Yeah, and when Shadow Mewtwo gets 2 synergies plus a Cresselia, that's like 300 heal.
Tons. I mean, when people tell you, don't worry guys, Shadow Mewtwo, he only has, you know, the lowest health in the game.
Yeah,
but don't forget how many times you can heal.
Yeah, 480 base health, but if you heal 300 in that match, you almost have like 800 XP.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
and then you combine that with Cresselia, it's, you know,
even more.
It's a huge uphill battle.
Yes. Can you imagine if Cresselia could be used twice in one match? That would be. And here it is.
Nintendo was pretty smart in that.
Oh, yeah. They had to max it out somewhere. The Synergy Burst is active.
And you know, for T-Loc, there's no reason not to Synergy as soon as he gets it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's why he keeps getting so many.
Yep.
Oh, that was a good counter.
Wow. Very smart timing by Phampy. Even though he doesn't really have the matchup knowledge, he's still smart. And he does have basic game knowledge. Wow.
Phampy is about one of the only counters that actually hits at that angle.
Yeah, that's insane. Oh, and that's going to be it. Phampy brought it all the way back. That was insane.
That was a lot of good decisions at the end there.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
And now Phampy gets to start with the meter this time.
Yeah, with the meter, but T-Loc does have...
Did I call him out?
I don't think that.
Oh,
no.
It did catch him.
Yeah, because he used one of his aerial counters, which I believe was... I don't know, maybe Vortex?
You know, that's great, too, because we already have Reshiram charging up for, another maybe 2Y or 2X Reshiram.
Yeah, 2X Reshiram. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that does work still. But T-Loc having a synergy burst active.
Oh my goodness, that boomerang.
That took away. Look at his synergy meter. His synergy meter is gone. Phampy just did not care. T-Loc was in synergy, and he's like, I don't even care. I'm going to run in. I'm going to get rid of your synergy. Then I'm going to activate my own.
Wow.
Was that going to hit?
He didn't get caught, but it's just not, it doesn't reach far enough.
Unfortunate mid-range sci-fi counter.
He had the right idea. It just didn't reach.
But these side beams Are they enough? No, T-Loc going to get that max 120 heal. Bringing him up to 140. Side beam's chipping away at the shield. Almost
you know, he had to go for that because T-Loc was going to sit there and block and get barred. And that's the last thing Phampy needs right now.
Yes. But called out with the Vortex. T-Loc taking game 1. Braixen super salty. Smacking her little tiny fists against the ground. Looking real cute though.
The mirrors. I felt like I didn't see those enough.
I don't think he ever used that against you because there's no reason to. Definitely gonna use him against Braixen, being that mid-range.
That's the idea though, right there. You want to when he starts throwing those pillars. If you know that you're not going to sit in like a meaty pillar, you want to walk forward.
Yo, yeah.
Because he has a lot of lag.
Always.
He has a lot of lag throwing that.
Yeah, you need to close that gap. You sort of need to play it like Chandelure, but you also have to be careful when you get up close. So you don't want to be at long range all the time because they can zone you out completely, but you have to respect them up close as well.
Right.
Pressure ramp. Looking like
he could have grabbed right there. Phampy playing really safe, maybe a little too safe right now.
Well, you kind of have to respect him on shield.
When T-Loc did the dash though, he did whiff.
Yeah. So just not.
You gotta watch out for this thing.
But a flame charge. What a great opening for Phampy that he found. Is that max heal? Let's see. 151? No, 251. Yep, there it is. This healer is gonna break that shield.
Oh, unfortunately, it's a counter pierce, so you can't do that. Can't do that.
Wow, Vortex bringing him really low.
Oh my goodness, just that explosion caught him.
Great. Barely got clipped. That's gonna do it. Yes, it is. T-Loc taking round 1 of game 2.
Is it gonna be a 3-0? Is that what we're looking at?
I hope not. I'd like to see
T-Loc doesn't know how to be hype for everyone. He's gonna just make it a 3-0.
T-Loc just wants to take it real quick. He wants to take his money.
Oh no, this man is a businessman today.
Oh yeah.
I will tell you that guaranteed. This is a businessman today.
Yes, he is. Here's here to win. He's here to make a statement saying, hey, I played Gardevoir, didn't do so well. Yesterday, I took my Shadow Mewtwo to overheat. I lost 1 round. I'm going to come to Pokken Open, and I'm going to do the same exact thing.
He told me the matchup for Gardevoir versus Mewtwo was so bad, that made him change. But he said, I'm not even going to pick Mewtwo. I'm going to pick the better one.
The better Mewtwo.
I'm going to pick the Shadow Mewtwo.
Top tier Mewtwo.
Oh, my goodness.
This man. But he did develop, he's pretty much the pioneering Shadow Mewtwo. Right?
Oh, no, definitely.
Like, he is almost undisputedly the best Shadow Mewtwo there is in the United States. Right?
Bond doesn't nearly play as much or gather as much data.
No.
But T-Loc tells me that they talk a lot and they share a lot of information.
They share
information. That only
helps
increases the speed at which they progress this character.
Which is how it should be. I hate when people like hide tech away from the world because they want to be like the best or whatever. Like, share the tech, advance the meta, and just like that, he got an open.
Oh no! Phampy had the right idea, but he ran in too quick and still got hit by the tornado.
Yeah, barely stuffed him out with that Vortex. Vortex is such a good stuffing option.
It does everything. It really does.
Yes, it does. It's a counter. It's super long range. It clashes both abilities. It's insane.
Last week it was the dive kick, Shadow Mewtwo's dive kick in duel. This week it's the Vortex.
It's the Vortex. Oh, and that's it.
Oh my goodness.
A side wave taking that game 2. Right now, T-Loc is 4-0. Oh no, 4-1.
That was round 1. Yeah. Okay.
He's taking 4-1. Yeah, Phampy took 1 round last game. Double flame boomerang stick. Frogadier being called out.
I'm sorry, this is it's still best 3-5, right? Or is it?
Yeah, this is 3 out of 5.
3-5, okay. But this is potentially
last game, yeah. Oh yeah, potentially last round as well. Is T-Loc gonna win this right now? This man is looking so good.
Yes, that is something that people cannot be used to. When you activate synergy and Shadow Mewtwo's already thrown the column, he can still explode it.
Yep. So
it's unfortunate. It looks like he didn't realize that.
No, good shield by T-Loc.
What can Phampy do here?
He needs to do something. He needs to hold his tournament life up. A nice approach right there with the boomerang stick.
Oh, was that the maybe not as safe as it should have?
Is that going to be it? Not quite. One more mix-up, and that is...
It's looking really grim for Phampy.
Yes, it is. And that's it. T-Loc with a very, very swift 3-0.
I'm not here to play. I'm here to win. And that's what he did.
And that's exactly what he did. This man, clean sweep.
So both players said they didn't have that matchup experience. But Shadow Mewtwo just has so many tools that I think Phampy had a lot more that he had to learn in that match, and that really was T-Loc's big advantage there.
Yes, it was. And T-Loc really talks about how With Shadow Mewtwo, you don't need reads. You just strictly react to the player, and then you win.
Oh, definitely.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
You don't need to read. You just react.
Even if you're not constantly keeping them with Lock Sun with all your safe moves, then you can cancel Shadow Ball. You can cancel like your dashes into Vortex, into teleports. I mean, he has like mix-ups on mix-ups on mix-ups.
Yes, he does.
So
it's insane. I don't know if we're gonna get an interview with the man.
A man of few words.
Yes, we are. Oh, no. This is a man of words. Just like
not on the battlefield though.
No,
that man
no. When he's
is
playing,
a man of
he
few words.
is on business. He's ready to go. And I want to let you do the interview. You guys are such close friends. I think it'd be much better. So
I'll do my best not to tell him how much I hate him.
Yeah, you're like, oh, whatever. You knocked me out of winners. Whatever. I hate you.
Like, oh, you won. Ooh, big deal.
Oh, whatever.
You're only the best player today. Ooh.
Oh, you play a broken character. Whatever. So we're gonna have T-Loc hop on the mic with my man Super Double Ryan.
Thank you, sir. It was brief, but I really appreciate commentating with you.
Oh yeah,
today.
that was very brief because T-Loc, man of business.
All right.
We did it, y'all.
Here we are with the man himself, Mr. Shadow Mewtwo, Cody, a.k.a. T-Loc. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much.
You told me all day today, I'm going to win. And I'm going to go to Seattle, and I'm going to win there.
Yep. And if you're watching from Seattle, coming for you. I mean, I don't expect to win exactly, but I wanted to use the prize money if I won today to go to that Seattle tournament, so really looking forward to that now. Definitely something I'm going to do.
You again, you told me that you don't get nervous when you're playing.
Yeah, I don't.
When you were playing Angbad earlier, it went back and forth.
Yeah.
It was 3-2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The last 2 sets I won in a row.
Okay. What was going through your mind when he did get 2 wins? Did you like?
I wasn't thinking about the win. I was thinking about his game plan. Like, what I was noticing more so is that his game plan really revolved around whiff punishing me. So I stopped doing the charge dive kick and just did it normally because he was scared to counter. Like if he did counter, he wasn't thinking about it. He was always DCing it. And he probably, if you were watching, you probably saw it against Phampy too. He got punished for CADC over and over. And he got hit a lot by just raw dive kick because of that, because he would just move or he would jump or something. And so at that point, I kind of realized, okay, like, this is mine. Then I kept doing that, and he wasn't blocking. And the last set that I lost, that was what was on my mind. I'm just like, he actually didn't block there. Like, he could have, like, he should have blocked, and he chose an input instead. So the next 2 sets, I just vortexed him.
Shadow Mewtwo, you have to block. You have to block. You have to respect. You have to make hard reads, and that's why he's such a powerful character. Against Phampy, though, unfortunately, it looks like, he got Shadow Mewtwo. It looks like he didn't. He
was the better player between him and Angbad, but he really just didn't know how to fight Shadow Mewtwo. Right. I think he's going to come back 10 times stronger.
Okay. It looks like he was caught by like he did synergy burst after you threw a column, but then you can still blow it up afterwards.
Yeah, I could tell he didn't understand the frame data yet, because he told me before, he was telling his friends, he's like, I've never fought this character.
Yeah.
And because of that, there were a lot of just like frame traps. Like I pretty much won on frame traps.
But regardless, he did talk about all day how Braixen's a bottom 3 character. And that man crawled from losers, and he was second. So shout out to Phampy.
Yeah, that's hardworking. I think Phampy, fundamentally, as far as just the fundamentals of Pokken, is the strongest fundamental player in SoCal. I think his fundamentals are stronger than mine.
Extremely solid.
Like, if he wasn't using Braixen, he would have won today.
Extremely solid. So you think
I know he loves that character, so I don't think he's going to switch. But
and the stream loves character loyalists. The stream loves character loyalists, so
yeah,
maybe at least.
I'm loyal to my broken character, so you guys can love that. But, I mean, I know everybody hates it.
All right, man. Well, you got a lot of nice cash in your pocket today. You've cemented, yourself as the Shadow Mewtwo player.
I think so. I hope so. The last 2 nights especially.
More Shadow Mewtwo players are going to come out to tournaments. When you go to Seattle, that's your first time leaving.
If you're someone who is like using a character, like I made Gardevoir before this. If you check ennyMura's YouTube, you're going to see all my Gardevoir footage. I won the first Wednesday night fights and never won again. And I wanted to win, so I felt that Shadow Mewtwo is the best character in the game, and I felt that he was underestimated. People thought it was all like Pika Mewtwo.
Yeah, regular Mewtwo.
Pika Mewtwo and Chandelure. People think Chandelure is the best. I don't know why.
Well, Angbad doesn't think so either anymore. Angbad is not feeling it either.
Yeah, I really, I said this last night. I know there's different viewers today, but I do think Shadow Mewtwo is the best character in the game. I'm not going to go as far as to say he's in his own tier, but he does beat Pikachu and Mewtwo, like, solidly. Like, he beats them.
Well, there you go.
That's kind of how it is.
I mean, sometimes you want to come out and you want to make a statement with the character, and sometimes you want to win.
Yeah.
By the way, again, good stuff.
The king is dead. Sorry, Angbad. But Angbad, if you check this archive, Angbad, don't quit, dude. Come back.
No.
Come back stronger.
Angbad's so good. You just need to be a little more, a little out of your own head.
Very solid player.
When you start losing, you need to get out of your own head sometimes.
For today, I have the throne, and everybody's going to be hunting me now, so I'm ready.
Just remember, the stream hates Shadow Mewtwo, so use that to fuel.
Anyway, I'm going to go with the Alex Valle plug, I guess, before we go out. Tune in to Wednesday Night Fights every Wednesday. We're going to have Pokken this Wednesday again on this channel.
Show up.
This channel. Show up.
All you got to do is show up.
SoCal, get out there, man. Chill night tournament.
This is like the strongest, one of the strongest regions right now, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah. SoCal, man. SoCal and Florida, and to some extent New York, too, man. Like, that's where all the killers are right now. I mean, come out. If you live in SoCal, come out to Wednesday Night Fights. I promise I'm not a mean TO. I think people will have fun.
Boo, TO wins, boo.
But definitely tune in Wednesday night, 9 o'clock. It's going to be right here, ennyMura channel.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's it, right?
That's it. So, T-Loc signing out.
Oh no.
You're going to do an interview
with
Mr. Phampy. All right,
with
I'm going to hop up.
The MVP.
Yeah, please talk to this man and give him some confidence. He is so unconfident. He has like the strongest fundamentals of any player.
It's his game plan, dude. He wants you to think he's bad.
Maybe.
He wants you to think his character's bad.
I think we're all about to find out in the interview.
He sneaks in.
All right, I'm out.
Good stuff. Thanks to everyone who's been sticking out here the whole time. I know we didn't have a lot of players today, not nearly as much as we wanted, but we had some of the best. I mean, you guys saw a lot of the gameplay today. Grand Finals a little quick, but what can you do? What can you do? We got Phampy checking out stream chat. Yo, you were requested. They wanted to see the man. The man behind the Braixen. Oh no.
Is it this way?
Other way, there you go.
Yo, you were requested. All right, what's good, guys?
You can't be upset with second place, sir.
Yeah, I was aiming for fourth, so.
There you go. There you go. So, you played Angbad, and a lot of people would have given him the advantage just because he's such a strong player. And a lot of people still think Chandelure is one of the better characters. Except for the Chandelure players. They'll tell you that Chandelure is bad.
Isn't that kind of what I've been doing, saying that?
Yes, but I know you. I can read you, sir. I know that is a game plan. You get in everyone's head. You tell them, "Oh, I'm playing an awful character, and I'm an awful player." And then you.
I don't know about the awful player part. I tell everyone my game plan. I'm gonna do 2x into Reshiram.
Oh man, and it worked out for you today.
Yeah, it worked out.
It worked out for you today. So yes, versus Angbad. Majority of the people here would have given the advantage to him just because he's such a strong player. He's got results. It wasn't until Overheat, I believe, the first time where a lot of people were like, whoa, Phampy, who's this random Braixen just bodying people with boomerangs and combos? So what were you thinking going into the fight with Angbad?
For this one or the one at Overheat?
For today. Like, yeah.
I mean, when I played him at Overheat, I played like really reserved. I try to get in like all the time, and I never use my projectiles. And then I heard on the Discord chat, on the Braixen Discord chat,
shout out to Discord.
You need to actually like throw out some projectiles every now and then to challenge it. Like if you throw out the side beams to challenge Will-O-Wisp, if he does smog, you do back white to challenge that.
Okay,
so I was trying to do that more.
So you had answers for a lot more of his options today.
Yeah, I had more answers. Because then when I played at Overheat, my only answer was jump to bait out Overheat.
Okay.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean that's like that's Chandelure's like go-to button. So I think anyone that wants to learn the Chandelure matchup, you got to learn how you can bait Overheat and what you can do to punish it.
Yeah.
So there was that, and then there was the fight with Cody, T-Loc. I know you mentioned, like he also did, that you didn't know how to fight this character.
Yeah, no idea.
After you lost the second match, did you think to yourself, okay, I understand this a little bit, and now I can change my game plan? It just didn't work out, or were you kind of lost the whole time?
I mean, my usual game plan, like slide into Reshiram, I pretty much never got it off. So then I switched to Frogadier because that's what I started with at first, and I get bigger combos off that. So I figured get my hit and maximize as much damage as I could, but that didn't work out either. So
yeah, I think the problem, like watching some early matches, was you're at that range, like you said, where you can slide into Reshiram, but you never get that opportunity with Shadow Mewtwo.
Yeah.
he has you full screen. He's throwing columns, and you're blocking. Then he dashes up and he gets all the mix-ups. He's gonna jump and dive kick. He's gonna grab you. He's just gonna throw out like a Y. In the future, assuming you aren't quitting on us, what do you think is the answer with Braixen versus Shadow Mewtwo?
One thing that started to work is that every time he threw out the whatever that like pillar is called,
right,
I would jump and do flame charge to like propel myself forward really fast.
Oh yes, we did catch that at one point, and I was making a point that when you do catch Shadow Mewtwo throwing out a pillar, as long as it's not meaty, like you're not landing in it already, it is important to walk or just dash because he has a ton of lag in that move. Like when he actually throws it, as long as you're not blocking it, you can go in and you can punish that character.
Yeah.
So you had the right idea. I think it was just a matter of how do I punish or
Yeah, I was trying a bunch of different things out during the match too. Like he would throw out the first pillar, and then like he would always Miracle Eye. So there was a few times where I tried to counterattack the second one and dash through, but I guess I had the timing wrong or something, and then he just gets full combos from it.
It is something that comes with experience.
Yeah. So I was just like testing different things out, because then I mean it started to steamroll. Like he started to like snowball. So I was like, well, what I'm doing right now isn't working, so I need to like mix it up, try something different. If it doesn't work out this time, try it out next time.
Yeah, I mean, you still had a lot of rounds. Unfortunately, we couldn't reset it and see if you had the ability to adapt more. But you learn. You have to keep playing these characters to learn it.
Yeah.
Do you think though that you will continue to go to these tournaments?
This one's pretty far. So.
Well, maybe not this one, but like Overheat, right? Is pretty close to you.
Yeah, it's like a 20-minute drive.
Okay, so it's not bad. I mean, the chat obviously would love to keep seeing you playing. The chat would love to see you progress this character. And all the Braixens that are obviously your fans by now, they want to see your answers, so they have answers, so they can beat Shadow Mewtwo's.
Yeah, we'll see. I need to grind it out, because then most of my training comes from online, and there's like no Shadow Mewtwo's. And even then, like the amount of games I played online is not that high either. I've only played like 300, maybe 400 games.
You obviously have the fundamentals, and you obviously have the mentality to keep on. So even if you never play online, I mean, you keep coming to these, you're going to learn the matchups that you don't know, and you're going to make results like you did today. Yeah. Second place.
Better than what
this guy crawled. This guy crawled to second place with a bad character.
She is bad. Just watch what happens when she doesn't have restaurant.
All right, sir. Any final thoughts on today's tournament, on Braixen, on Shadow Mewtwo?
I mean, Shadow Mewtwo is really good, obviously.
Really good.
But I guess I'm kind of disappointed by how many people turned out, because I mean,
definitely.
I figured the pot bonus wasn't gonna be what they wanted, because then what did they want, like 64 players?
No,
or
the original
32?
was like an insane amount of like 128 players. That was the original idea, bud. Okay, but they're giving us a signal to wrap it up.
All right, for sure.
So thanks everyone for sticking around. Thanks for watching us. Twitch.tv/ennyMura. Check us out. Check them out. I'm Super Turbo Ryan, EM Zone. Shout out to T-Loc for making first. Engbad for getting third. I know he's a little down about that, but that guy makes results. Thank you, sir, for chatting with us.
No problem.
The stream loves you.
All right. Yep.
Show up, guys. Show up.